Okay, so we got Pug, but he sucks, at least for now. He has his Staff of Macross. Okay, I need to give him some stuff. So he already has a bunch of rations. Let's give him more because he has a lot of space. We need to give him some potions. There's more there, like take those two. You probably need this. You'll probably need a couple of these. Take a couple of these also. How many do we have? 18. Okay, the lockpicks, you're keeping that. Yeah, take that. Take these things. Just to like free up the inventory a little bit. Take that, or this. There you go. Oh, even like you could have this because now apparently he's the leader. Yeah, of course he is. Not Owen the leader. Okay. What's his stat? 67, 72. Okay, so more health than Owen. His defense is really fucking shitty. So I should just give you the armor. Cause you're not gonna live. Okay. Yeah, probably not as good as spellcaster as Petrus was. Petrus sucked ass. What? Are you joking? Where is our destination? I'm not sure. We must find my daughter, Gamina. In my current state, I am unable to reach her mind. I know not of your travels, but I was not able to complete my search. And we shall continue our random wanderings? I have no desire for our search to be random. Assistance may lie to the north of the Pillar of Dansava, Lord of the Gates. While trapped, I found my mind focusing there. We know the pillar of which you speak. Then lead the way. I don't need to sleep. So the two next areas until the end is a dungeon, and rations might be a problem. Okay, yeah, we need to rest. Yeah, let's go. 2 hours. The pillars. Where are the pillars? Well, eventually I was able to make everybody work. He needed armor. Mr. Petrus. Okay, so this is the pillars. Let's talk to the pillars again. Let's talk to you. No. Let's talk to you. No. Let's talk to this one. Pug studied the column. When he visited the site of Curzon previously, he had sensed a sentience that radiated from them, but had been unaware of the true nature of the beings who inhabited them. Stepping forward, he made a slight bow. Greetings, cousins of the owl. I regret that I did not recognize you on my first visit. I apologize. It was only during the time I was in the tent that something the oracle spoke of once occurred to me. Apologies are unneeded for such as we, Savani, but we accept your tribute. Your safety was greatly prized by Macross. Pug nodded. He has been a true friend to me, only as one another has ever been. It is an honor that he prized me so highly. I sometimes wonder that he will ever stop protecting me. You have not come to us to waste thanks on us, one called Pug. What do you wish from the gods of Timurinia? I came here in search of my daughter, Gamina. A magician, a Savani by your terms, brought her here against her will. It is important that I find her and return to my home to avert a possible catastrophe. Forces are gathering to tamper with the life stone. For a moment there was silence, the only motion in the air made by the rasp of the sands moving in the deserts. Then, quite abruptly, that savant voice returned. Your daughter is caged by Panath Tiand. They believe her an omen that Alma Lodka has heard their pleas and is preparing the way for her return. Is she in any danger? Pug asked. Is there something you may do for her? No. Such as my power once were, they are limited, part of the price we paid for continued existence. You exhausted your essence when you crystallized the mana to drive off the Velaru. When their magical abilities seemingly began to wane, they assumed they had tapped the mana of the planet dry and moved on. Your speculations are deft, Savani, but the gods of Timiriania are not yet dead. We will abide until the time comes when we enter sleep. We either sleep or until we can be reborn through these children of the Holocaust. Perhaps once they have forgotten Alma Lodka and the rest of the Valeru, they can mature in their own ways. Pug accepted the information calmly and began to turn to leave, then halted. Has Makala placed any special spells around her? I am very limited in my abilities at present. Seek the old hordes of the Valeru. There may be something there to assist you. Farewell, Pug. That Savan shall speak no more. Okay. Oh, I can still read it now. Then speak no more? Is that the only information we have? Well, it's probably the mine. Seek the old ores of the Valeru. I do not understand. I gather you do understand how this place was not always as it is now. At some point, after Gamina is safe, please inquire further. As for now, it is enough to know that when the Valeru left this land, they left behind something else as well. Whatever it is, it would be buried, like their ruins, for it to have remained intact for so many years. It must have been protected by some sort of magical defense, perhaps one produced by the pillars. Gorath and I have never come across any such defenses here. In my search, I was able to cover all but the southern end of the isle. We should start there. We have searched the southern end, which leaves only. We journey southwest. Okay. Cool, they just tell you. That's great. Let's go. We started here, so it's definitely not that. Oh. I see that your armor sucks. Yes, there was this, but was there something else? There. I think I went here. To there. 2 houses of people that want to attack me. Oh yeah, this is good. The music really sucks here. The music in this game is great, but not in this map. Beep, beep. Yeah, will come. That means there's gonna be a fight. Well, we'll be out of here pretty quickly. Holy shit! Well, we are now equipped. Take a little bit of this, take a little bit of this, take a little bit of this, take a little bit of this. This is a spell. We'll see who learns it. I'll have to choose. We have armor, which is... I don't know. I've never seen this armor before. Value armor. 70% elf. 55% human. Plus the plus 15%. Okay, well, this is elf, so I'll leave it for him. No, he started with no spell. He got the spell from Owen, actually. All the spells he got here are from Owen. Because of the cup of something, like you get him. He has like a memory thing. Well, he forgot a lot of stuff. It's gonna come back to him eventually. Wow, they really give us everything we need. This guy's inventory is full? Shit. Did I read this? I can't believe our inventory is full already. I don't think we get anything else in this game, so I don't think I need this anymore. Maybe I can take that. What can I remove? The rest I can keep. Beep, boop. Tabarnak. Tabarnak. This is 100%. Well, it's... I don't know, is it better? I can't put it there, right? No. Well, let's drop... No, I can't drop it there. Okay, let's do a hard save. No, first drop some stuff. First, drop this. Yeah, you're gonna take that. And you're gonna take that. And everything else. 60? Oh. Okay, let's read these notes. I'm gonna dump them. Oh, this is our map. And the mines are... They're around here. Must be like this thing here, I think. Boom. Okay, I don't think I need this, but... maybe. Yeah, we have 2 maps. Okay, we definitely don't need 2 maps. Now, this is empty, so put some stuff in there. So, what's the spell? Strength drain. What's the spell? Okay, so it's the same spell, so you can learn this. And now you can learn this. Okay. Let's see what it does, because the game's not really good at explaining these things. Battle spell? Drain. Strength drain. Cost 1020. Damage none. Line of sight, yes. Drain strength from victim and gives caster. Okay. Did we take everything? No. No, let's just take everything. Fill your inventory. Okay. But did we get what we wanted? Didn't we get a shit ton of rations? Wait, I didn't pick up all the rations on the other all? There was a shit ton of them. We're taking everything. Oh. Okay, well, before doing anything, I will check if there's anything else to do before entering the mine. Well, the basic is talk to that savant one last time. Find strength drain. We have it. Enter Riftwood Mine. Rescue Gamina. Let's see. Strength. Without strength drain, you can't finish this combat. Oh. Wind elemental regain their strength at the beginning of each new combat round. Maximum amount of drain possible. Okay, so okay. Little spoiler there. I'll need that spell when it saves that. It's gonna be needed. Good old dungeons. It'll be this for the rest of the game, so I hope you like dungeons. I think it's these guys that you need to kill with the drain thingy? No, probably not. Can I just cast here? Yeah, let's cast. Let's not go crazy. Let's kind of equalize the damage everywhere. Maybe it's gonna kill them. No. Probably close to dying. No, that's the rest will do end to end. Ooh, 39 damage. Holy shit. Oh, when? Holy fuck, what's going on? It's gonna run away. All these dead ends. Another dead end. No enemies here? Oh. Hey. The creature turned to attack. For a moment, Pug froze, whispering, Kamina! No, whispering, Kamina. Though the confrontation would be difficult, this was a moment long waited for. This bastard survived Makana must die. Okay, what do I do? Either this does like about 50-ish to everybody. No, 50 and then 40, 30 and then goes down. Yeah, I think it's still the most efficient. Let's go maximum power. It didn't do any damage on them, or not, I'm not sure. We need speed drain, the strength. Damn, he's gonna fucking die. Holy shit. Well, we're fucked. Strength. Strength is not health. Oh, I've seen this spell before. Wow. Okay, I should have done that before, I guess. You can't cast any spells. I might die though. So let's go with 50. Shit, it wasn't enough. No! He's gonna die. No? Okay, we'll have to do this fight again. That's okay, I wanna clean save before this fight. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, let's go max strength, cause just to be sure. Like that. Eh! Again. No, no, not the Black Slayer thing. What the fuck? Okay, just auto battle. He's dead. 34 damage exactly. Wow. jump on him. Oh, I should have healed myself. Everybody maximum strength. You know what? We're gonna do that. Okay. Let's go. No. Okay, I'm really fucking dumb. I'm not even sure we bring everything to the next chapter. No idea. Okay. Sail on fight again. Let's go. I could also boost my weapons. Yeah, there's many things I can do here. But I could keep those for the final fight. I think this could be easy. If I just start with the drain thing and Gorath focuses on the other guys. I'm not sure I'll be able to see him. Yes. Okay, so he died immediately last time. This guy, though, for some reason, just didn't die. So he can't do anything for now, so... Skin of the Dragon. I'm not sure this works against magic, but we'll finally see. Yeah, let's go crazy. Miss. Well, it seems to be working. I think we'll do that on everybody now. Well, if you can see... Yeah, maybe you can see him. Did it damage me? What? Miss. That's crazy. Okay, let's kill that guy by doing this. I think this will be enough. Him or him? Him. This. Skin of the Dragon, man. It's crazy. You're invincible for then I think the number of rounds, so for 20 rounds or something. It's crazy. The number of rounds of MP you used. Yeah, now I want to do this. Why can't I do max strength? Whatever. Let's see if it heals me. 6732, and also Owen casted it. Aye. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's the end of the chapter. She lives. Makala has many blessings to count. Gorath, see if you can do something about the cage. Cover your head and stand back. Pug took Gamina into his arms. Eyes glistening with relieved tears, he hugged the girl tight to his chest, and for a long moment he simply held her, his head resting in her silver-white mane of hair, while he mulled through recent events. At last he slipped a finger beneath her chin, gently lifted, and allowed his gaze to lock with hers, as they initiated the special mind speech that had been Gamina's gift since birth. He was lying, father, all that time, Gamina thought. Even when he brought me here, he was trying to get you away from Krondor. I know, Pug thought in return, pushing a stray wisp of her hair into place. I shall have to see you better guarded in the future. I had always supposed that your gifts would keep you safe from harm, but I see my pride in you sometimes borders on the dangerously arrogant. We must be careful, agreed? Agreed. Again, she hugged herself to him. Feeling her faint nod, he released her and kissed her forehead, looked to where Owen and Gorath stood at the cave mouth. Curiously, the squire was bent double, his face buried in his hands as he shook with violent coughs. I'm okay, Owen wheezed, waving his hands, occasionally stealing glances at Gamina. Really, I'll be fine. Pug smiled. The boy's theatrics were poor, but it was manifestly obvious he wished an introduction before his lungs collapsed. Gamina, this hacking young ruffian is Squire Owen Belefort of Tyburn. Both he and Gorath have been instrumental in helping find you. Perhaps we should have them down to Stardock for dinner someday. Stardock? Owen's performance faltered at the moment of Pug's Academy of Magic. Realizing his lapse, he coughed tentatively into his hand. You mean the Stardock? None other, Pug frowned as he drew out a small, multifaceted stone from the folds of his robe. The special pattern stone should take us there, but we have to drop off Gamina before we attend to our business. We will go to join Prince Aruta? Gorath asked. No, Pug replied, dropping his hands overhead. We'll go to Setanon. Hey, Whoopster! Chapter 9. Mad God's Rage. That's the name of one of the spells. Locklear's eyes hardened. At some level, he wanted to believe he'd seen something in the instant of the gate's collapse. It was irrational, no doubt, a vision he had conjured for himself to soften the blow of Petrusa's death. As a man who had stood against many armies, Locklear knew all too well about last-second visions seen on the battlefield. There was absolutely no chance that Petrus could have survived the blast. None. By some agency beyond his control, he turned back the melancholy that threatened to overtake him, rationality brooking his grief for the lost magician. There was still an army to contend with, still Mordell to slay, still a kingdom to defend. There would be time for grieving when it was finished. Such a dumb way to die, Locklear said, biting off the words bitterly. Singer James nodded. He died a good death, Lockie. I wouldn't have wished for him to go, but he died to save others. You say that all the time, James, but there's no good way to die. They're all bad. James stared at his old friend and saw the coldness that glimmered in Locklear's gaze. He had come to know that look over the years, an expression that had first manifested itself at the Battle of Armengar, years before, when Locklear's girlfriend, Bronwyn, had been slain by a troll. A bit of Loki had died then, and in that place had grown the seed that had bloomed into a deadly and superior night. But in all that time, he had never forgiven himself for letting the girl die. You're not mad, Petrus is dead, James said finally. You're angry that you didn't die in his place. Locklear's eyes flashed protests, but suddenly he reached for his sword as 3 flashes appeared in the woods. Spellweavers, Locklear shouted. Well, that was a short text compared to the others, disliking the fact that they would be at a disadvantage against a magical opponent without Petrus. James steeled himself as he grabbed for his weapon. Stay your swords, seigneurs. Yo, base! I believe it is still considered rude in the kingdom to skewer your friends. Duke Peg! Never have I been half so relieved to see a friendly face. We were expecting Moradel magicians. Tyranny magicians, James, or rather magicians trained by tyranny. No Moradel witch would have the capability to make a rift machine, nor would they chains going into battle with such poor odds of success. I still should like to know how exactly it was that Delican managed to make contact with Makala. I had hoped that the Moradel would be wary of another such attack, following the defeat of Mormandamus 10 years ago. Prince Arutha said they hoped to find Mormandamus and free him. The Moradel are convinced we've been holding him captive all these long years. So Gorath has told me. Doubtless Makala exploited that belief to his advantage. That at least explains one wrinkle. The Moradel have never forgiven us for that loss. But why is Makala doing all of this? Obviously he isn't in this to rescue a dead Moradel leader. For the moment I believe I know, but I don't wish to say until I've taken a better look at something. This last problem I will have to unravel myself, with some assistance from Gorath and Owen. From here, I think we will have to teleport into the caverns beneath Setanon. It is there our objective lies. What of Locklear myself? Once Prince Arutha arrives with his reinforcements, deliver my assurance that he will not face anything magical from the Moradel. If Makala indeed has assistance, they will be uninterested in the prince. They will be waiting for me. Prevent Makala from reaching the life stone. Okay, so we teleported. They could have shown us this. Come on, that's just being cheap. Before we move any further, I am of mind to prepare you for what we are going to encounter. Located in these chambers is an artifact known as the Life Stone. Crafted by the ancient Valeru, it has powers beyond even my comprehension. But we know that it was crafted for the purpose of great destruction. It was this that the false Mormandamus sought to achieve during the Great Uprising. False Mormandamus? What do you mean? He was not truly Moradel. He was a Pentatian who took on the semblance of a Moradel so he could achieve his goal. The point is irrelevant. What he sought was to activate the Life Stone. If that had happened, the devastation of Timiriania would seem a garden compared to what would be left amid Kemia. If the Valeru are dead, what does it matter? If no one knows how to use it, then it can't be of any danger to us. Not so. The souls of the Valeru are bound to the stone, and it may be that tempting with it may allow them to emerge once more, perhaps even to inhabit a living body. Even in a symbiotic state, we have no certain way of knowing what destruction they would be capable of. So Makala wants to destroy everything? He is not mad, but his curiosity may lead to more trouble than he imagines. Hopefully, we can find and stop him before he can do anything catastrophic. But why tell us about any of this? I'm a squire from Tiburn, and Gorath is a renegade from the Northlands. Isn't that dangerous? Your stations are unimportant. I was once a kitchen boy in the court of Krydi. I trust you because apparently Macross prefigured your involvement in this and did nothing to warn me before he left Midkemia. For whatever reason, I think he believes it necessary you be involved in these events. He invariably acts for the greater good, however mysterious his reasons may be. Okay. Torch. Whoops. What's that? Wow, miss. That may be the armor. Owen still gets hit. But Owen he's good. He can survive all this shit. You can even hit for a good amount of damage sometimes. Let's try to move away. I should not have put him beside each other. I don't think this is gonna be a hard fight. I don't need magic here. Oh, it also uses crystals, so I should be careful with that. Whoops. I think I need the money. Let's exchange these. Not that I need that much. Oh, 27, 28, okay. Oh, maybe. You have some, right? You have 14. Should be good. Okay, let's do a roundabout of this place. Okay. Wait, is that the exit? No. How many do we have? 27, okay. I expected more fights for the last dungeon, but hey, I won't complain. We've had enough fights in this game. Yeah, this game is not bullshitty. It's like, yeah, this is the end, so it's not gonna be like... So, a typical RPG, I'd say more than half of them would have this dungeon just filled to the brim with enemies. The last boss would be super fucking difficult. But I don't think it'll be the case with this game. Well, just follow the right wall and we'll see where that leads us. Peasant. Wow, no enemies. Didn't see that. Where's that fucking hole? Oh my god. Barely see it. Hey, we're back here? Okay. We'll have to find the key. So it's probably not one of the keys that we have. Oh! Hello? Are we good in terms of health? Oh, we're fine. Well, this sucks. Guess I can go here. Go here. Yeah, separate yourself. Now focus on this guy. Oh yeah. Good job. And let's recharge our staff. Wow, I thought it would be way lower than that. Man, I casted a shit ton of spell. Oh, we don't need to do it anymore? Yeah, we don't need to do it, so this guy could take this staff now instead. It has 100 of something. I can use it as a magical staff. Not sure how to do that. That's a nasty spell. I'll shotgun for him first. At this point, Owen is actually more powerful than Pug. And Pug is like a legendary figure in the books. It's one of the main characters. He can use two types of magic. Because there's two types of magic in this world, but they didn't really explain. In this game, it doesn't really matter or has any significance. But in the books, apparently, it's something more important, I think. We're fine. This thing is always at 100%. It doesn't seem to go down ever. Okay, we need to heal up. Well, it's basically just him. Wow, he was really close to dying. Well, no, everybody kind of needs it. Wow, 40 damage. I should take this so I can actually get defense. I'm not leveling up anymore. is much the same as the magical parameters that Cimmeriania gods use. Makala must have learned their nature while he was there. Can you disable it? Not directly. We'll have to go to the source of its generation and eliminate the problem there. So we find Makala. So if we find Makala, we'll be able to remove it? No. Makala is already within, investigating the Lifestone as we speak. You will have spellweavers scattered through this location to maintain the shield of this power. I don't think he was absolutely certain that I would have found the cup. So he knew you were going to find it. About 2 years ago, he was absent from Midcamia for a number of months, shortly after I informed him that I would divulge no more about this chamber and the events at the end of the great uprising of the Merodel. When he reappeared, he dismissed his absence, saying that he had been traveling. So you think he ran across the cup himself? Among other things, it's the only way he could have known about its powers, and left it for me to discover. It's also probably about the time he decided to make contact with the Merodel. It's time we found the 6. Telecan's magical assistants? Not having seen them, I can't be certain whether they are native or not, but I suspect they aren't Merodel spellweavers, despite whatever appearance they may be using. Makala has played your ruler for a fool. Telecan won't stand to benefit in the slightest from this raid, despite anything Makala might have indicated. And that's speculation. The sooner we find the 6, the sooner we can get the shield down. So I can't go forward, no. Oh, what do you say? I don't know what you're thinking, Owen, but as you see, the barrier is still there. You will have to find the 6. When we kill them, there are 20, I expect it's probably, let's get the fight. Kill them! Oh no, I don't want to kill anybody. Not like you killed like hundreds of people since the beginning of the game. Oops. What's our else situation? Okay, just to conserve these, because I like the light of these. I don't like the spells that much. We're gonna do this. Oh, it still used it up. Okay. Oh well. Hello. Yeah, we got a momentary advantage. Let's go momentary advantage. Yeah, evil sig, maximum power. Same thing with you. Yeah, max power. You. Everybody dies. Yeah, the dogs too. No? Wow, tough dogs. Man, they give you a ton of rations. Should be fine. There's not enough room. Well, let's use this. I don't think I need this anymore. No, wait. Use this one up. Whatever. I didn't take the right one. No, I didn't take the right one. Great. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you won't be able to hit because his stats are shit. But him, yes. And 5 left. Please give me some torches. I know I have spells, but it just looks like crap when I use the spell. We have enough, okay? We're good, we're good. Okay, I hope it's not important because I don't think I can enter that. What's the spell? Yes. That's it? Oh shit, you're not dead. Oh, Buck's defense ability, yeah. I've tagged that skill long ago. Whatever. Does anybody have this thing here? What's this? It might blow up. Yeah, we're full, we're full, we're full. Hey, Turkey Starfish, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, good evening. We are at the last dungeon. We're definitely gonna finish this tonight. Especially since there's not many enemies here. You were playing Paper Mario. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not your usual game. That's different. How was Paper Mario? I guess Paper Mario is an RPG, right? I never played any of the Paper Marios. I pretty much never played any Mario past Mario World 2. Mario World 2, I guess. I did play a bit of Mario Wii. Oh, I did play Mario Galaxy. That was nice. Oh. Yeah, until heal, we're good. Wow. We're running out of torches. No, what are we gonna do? The game will look like crap. With a ward of Rallenship. What the fuck is that? Ah, it's this thing. A pleasant click. It was a... Oh. Oh, we're back here now. There's only one door left. Should look for traps. I'm gonna fall into a hole. And a long corridor that led nowhere. Oh shit, there you go. There's the pit. And it's a dead end. Okay, I feel that we've explored everything, but that must not be the case. Maybe in this part here, maybe. Okay, I can save here and just go around. There's no more enemies anyway. Let's hear about role games and precision again. What do you think about old silent era films, the classic? Well, I haven't seen many, but no, I'm not a big fan. I know you love them, but like I don't know. Like I've watched, like I've seen Nosferatu. I've seen well, the 1927 movie, Metropolis, and maybe I've seen something else, but I don't know. I don't think that their stories are that interesting anymore. It was a time maybe, but now I think we've evolved to something more complex with characters that are deeper, I think, and that they can have more lines of dialogues. So we've been there. Oh, this. Wasn't that a locked door or something? Why did I stop there? my preferred era of movies is kind of like the games. A little bit earlier, like movies more like 80s, 90s. For games, it's more like 90s, beginning of the 2000. When I say beginning, I really mean like 2000 up to 2004 maybe. Yeah, there's some places I haven't been there. And looks like I haven't been there even though I'm sure I have. I'm sure. No, that's the locked door that I could not open. Well, I mean, no, not really. Again, because the stories are kind of boring in my opinion. Like, I don't know, like for example, The Invisible Man. Like, it was a cool concept, but like this compared to some of the movies that I watch. Yeah, ripped off is a word you can use. No, I can't go there. That's why they say that. Okay, so I might actually look up what we need to do because I don't get it. Well, no, I disagree with that. I'm sorry. I think that The Thing is a better movie than The Thing from Outer Space. I think that The Fly is definitely a better movie than the original Fly. Some remakes are better, some are worse. It's just life. It's not the original is always better. I don't know, like that's saying like the first time you do a recipe, like you perfected the recipe. That's it. Like you'll never make a better cake. What? That makes no sense. That's not how even human works. We're always perfecting things. So it doesn't really make any sense to say like the original is it's perfection already. Like the first one was perfect already. Like what? No. No, I don't think so. I think that we're perfecting stories right now. Like I'm watching way more independent stuff than the mainstream, and I think that in the independent movies, it's pretty crazy what people do now, and they don't need budget or even good actors. They're just able to, yeah, they'll shop for horror. Definitely, the original one is fun, but definitely, man, the remake is so fucking amazing. Like it's, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. So you know what I'm talking about. But I know you like the original. That's fine. I think it's important to respect them, but I don't think it's important to put them on a pillar because they're the original. You know, like Super Mario World, like Super Mario 1 is a good game, but it's definitely not better than Super Mario World. They perfected it and they made it better. It's not a remake of a game, but like it's not like movies, but when you talk about like The Fly or The Thing, the movies are so different. And that's what I'm saying is that newer stories I think are taking elements from the original, which were good, and are kind of mixing them up, doing a better, I think a better, for some, again, it's case by case. Okay, so I don't know what to do here, actually. I have no idea. We are stuck in this maze. So we're in the upper level. Let's look at the map. Maybe I missed something. So I can't go in the middle there. That's all done. That's done. That's done. Well, I definitely need to go through this door. Okay. Well, let's use all the keys we have. If we can't go through this door, we can't finish the game. Okay, great. Because usually it says what's the key. It doesn't say, oh my god, I can't do this. That usually means that you... Whatever. Oh no, not another one of those. Its tail is round and hollow, seems to get chewed a bit, but you'll rarely see this thing unless the other end is lit. Well, I was looking at the map, so I saw it. Yo, Rez! It's pipe. I don't need all that. It's just... Fuck it, I don't need this. Unless I need this thing here. Or this thing. What is the L salute? I saw him do... Looking like a fucking idiot. Oh my god. He didn't? Oh, he totally fucking did. He totally fucking... As soon as he saw the camera was on him, he's like... Ooh, a camera! Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, I kind of used to respect Elon, not anymore. Like, jeez. I still can't believe the Path of Exile thing, Diablo. So, if you didn't know, like... He keeps saying he's like, he's level blah 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 at Diablo, he's level blah blah blah. But no, he paid someone to boost his account. Of course he did. Like, it was pretty obvious. But people were like, oh no, okay, it must be Elon. He's so genius, he's so smart. But then, that was for Diablo 4, that was kind of believable. But now with Path of Exile 2, it made no fucking sense. And then I watched a bunch of videos of people saying like, it's impossible. And then somebody DM'd him, literally DM'd Elon, and Elon's like, oh no, I never said that those, it's literally impossible that I would be this level. So he's actually admitting it, but like so, like in a DM with somebody privately, he won't go on Twitter saying, oh, I'm sorry guys, I never was level 97 at Path of Exile. He was pointing to the crowd. I was looking at it live. I watched it live. We are maybe not talking about the same part. Yes, I had nothing else to do than to watch the US fucking inauguration today. It's okay. Upper level? No, I think it's lower levels. Anyway, I don't know what he would... He still looked like a dumbass. We just interpreted differently. I don't know. Like, the camera was looking like in that direction. There was two cameras, and like he looked left and it switched to that camera at the same instant, and he did like a 2 thumbs up thingy. It just looked so... I don't know, maybe look at the full clip. Is that so easy to search as inauguration Elon Musk? Probably, right? Maybe not. Gives thumbs up at... Yeah. 8 hours ago, Elon Musk gives thumbs up at Trump's Mars mission promise. Yes, exactly. He was talking about Mars and he got all excited like a little kid. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, I'm a kid. I feel like I'm a fucking kid. But, like, I have like a minimum of professional, especially like you're at the US inauguration, like it's, and you're fucking Elon Musk, like come on, Jesus Christ. Anyways, like you want people to take you seriously, like I was kind of taking him seriously more so, but now I'm just like, he's just a fucking dude, and he's like this wannabe poser nerd dude. Like, I thought that he was maybe kind of a real nerd, but no, he's a poser nerd. Like, it's poser nerd, poser gamer. Like, actually, like, people are like, I'm gonna take a break, but, like, I heard yesterday was something like, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, If you think that Elon Musk is the richest man on earth, I'm sorry, but you have such a little point of view of the world. There is no fucking way that the richest man, you don't know his name, probably, okay? There might be like 10,000 people above Elon. You just don't know them, okay? I would be the richest man on earth. I would definitely not tout about it or talk about it, and my money would probably all be like hidden, where like income taxes and stuff like that can't touch it. Of course, of course. Elon Musk, like, it's fucking Jesus Christ. It's a dude that lives in Dubai or something. That's one dude that lives in Dubai, and you would look at him and you'd be like, oh wow, I would never think that. Anyway, that's it. It's all Rez's fault. Like, I knew for a long time that a lot of the celebrities that we look upon, usually when we're younger, you look at them and you're like, whoa, you're like the president or this actor or this musician, you know. But nowadays I realize that, man, like, I realized, like, in my 20s that, yeah, they're just basically humans, and they do their grocery stores and they fart and they smell and they're just humans. But nowadays I'm like, wow, they're subhumans. I don't know if they're humans anymore. We'll take a break and we'll come back with actual Betrayal at Krondor, the ending of Betrayal at Krondor. Stay tuned.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate.
Like a thief in the night, they took her away. To get her back, you'll take them apart. Limb by limb.
That's going to hurt.
Die by the sword. Coming in spring '98.
Sierra Online proudly presents the richest, most significant animated adventure ever created on CD, King's Quest VII. Roberta Williams and a cast of the world's most talented multimedia musicians, artists, and animators spin an enchanting interactive experience guaranteed to touch your entire family. In King's Quest VII, you'll enjoy graphics and sound of a caliber you've never seen or heard before on CD. So experience the magic with the most elaborate adventure game of all time, King's Quest VII.
Peaceful land, paradise is threatened by an unspeakable evil, and only one person has found the power to restore perfect order. In a new action-adventure game for your Super NES comes an exciting tale, The Secret of Mana, from Square, maker of the world's greatest video games.
Okay, one more time. This is your brain. This is your brain on a computer. This is Dr. Brain on your computer.
Roberto Williams' sex game? What? What are you talking about? The soft porn adventure or something? That she's on the cover? Or are you talking about Phantasmagoria? What are you talking about here? What are you talking about? We have 2 torches. That's all. After the game is over, it's like Shadowgate. Once you're done your torches, you're done. Software Adventures on GOG? Okay. Why not? Can we do clit? Yes, we can do clit. We're done. End of the stream. Good night. 4 legs in front, 2 behind. Its steely armor is scratched and dented by rocks and sticks. Still it toils. I really don't care. I don't want to check the map though. 4 legs front, 2 behind. Everybody, come on, help me with this. It's still the armor stretch. It's like some kind of beetle or something, right? It helps feed the hungry. Plow? 4 legs in front, 2 behind. 4 legs in front. A plow has 4 legs in front. Isn't a plow like a big fucking thing? Oh! Okay. But then what's the other 2 legs then? I'm confused. If the horse is driving down the plow, then what are the other? Do you need another guy behind that kind of steadies the plow or something? I'm not a guy who plowed. The 2 legs is the plow. Ah. I thought our plow was kind of like 2 thingies that go like. Wow. A plow, guys. We're learning every day. In the fields of frightful things, watch it and you will find it has pitchfork in the front and a broom back behind. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I was looking for the letters to spell bull. Oh, Jet Tyler said it, but I didn't watch I didn't see the chat. Definitely didn't see the chat. That's the truth. I need to like do a roundabout of this just so that I see all the edges on the map and I know that there's no other escape than this door. Ward. A foul smell filled the air. Creature Pug gasped at the strangeness. We may be in trouble. Do, 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 do. No, that was easy. The 6. What's that mean? Is it here, the 6? Yes. Okay, let's save. There's 6. It's one guy, he has 6 sticks. Owen laughed. Quickly, Pug impaled his mirthful companion with a venomous scowl. Not at all amused that he had hit himself in the head trying to close the door. That's not what I was doing. They agreed to. I was like, why is he laughing? I click on the dragon. Owen laughed. Like just before, just before entering the thing that anyway. Let's just kill these fuckers. Oh, I should have healed myself. Come on, let's go. Let's unleash all we have. Evil Seek, maximum power, go. Boom. Evil Seek, max power, go. Oh. This wasn't the 6, come on. Party's ability have increased. Great. And that was just the Guardians. Yes. The ward. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this dungeon. There's just a lack of enemies. Like, I know this dungeon won't be crazy. This game doesn't do crazy. This game won't send you on another planet. Well, maybe. But there's no spaceship, there's no lasers. There's not gonna be anything like that. I don't think I'm gonna be wowed at the end of this game. I don't think. This is our last torch. This is it, guys. Last torch. Make it count. I should have rested before lighting up that torch. Too late now. Okay. What is this thing that having it, you can no longer give it away, but lacking it, for the moment at least, you can give it to those who must pay. There was another riddle that was very similar to this. Once you have it, you can't give it, or something like that. I know the answer. I'm just looking for my letters. No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I am. Is it death? Oh man, there's a shit ton of these puzzles here. Yeah, it's death. What is this thing that having it, you can no longer give it away? But having death? Yeah, I have death in my pocket, I guess. But lacking it, lacking death. Eh? That's not the... What? What? Whatever. I understood every single one of the riddles in this game. This one... I don't get it. Can somebody explain it to me? I'm having death and... What? Is that an expression? I lack death. And I can't give death away. No, not really. What? Fuck. We need to heal up before this fight. I don't think we're ready for this fight. I need to heal up and then no more torches after that. A sad day. I question everything. Oh. It's important to question everything. That's the scientific method. I know you love science. I love science too. Oop. Okay, so no more torches? Oh no. So we have to do this spell here that is really not... You'll see. It's not as good. Candle glow. Whatever, 10. You see it just doesn't look as good. It should look better in my opinion. Like the mage's magic should look better than the torches, but look at how shitty it looks. It's just a green filter on everything. A ring of Prador. This one? Is that... Oh, I didn't know that was a spell to lighten that dark stuff. Okay. Well, it's yeah, thanks. Or I must have known it, and then I left it in my inventory. Oh, one day I'll use it. And then never used it. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I completely forgot I have this since the beginning of the game, I think. Let me check something out. Looks like my camera's not set up correctly. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. No, it wasn't set up correctly. There, that's better. I think it's better. I was super gray. That being the same green color, not guaranteed because I can't remember. Yeah, it could be, right. Shit, that would suck. Strength drain, let's go. Oh, this guy is one of the 6, right? Yeah, you look like one of the 6. Die. Let's see, we got a couple of new spells that I may not have used a lot. No, we know these ones. Earthquake. Nah, fuck it. That's good. He'll do like 50 or 40 damage. It's better than nothing. 52 when it killed him. It's gonna be blue instead of green. Yeah, I have a shit ton of all the potions. I just don't use them unless I really need to. Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened there? Oh, okay. Oh no. Ah. I probably don't even want to open these chests. It's probably shit. Fuck these chests. What's in them? Where am I? Trap. Oh, these two chests are trapped. But not these ones. Oh, that's it. There's only two chests. I thought it was like 4 or something. Yeah, it's always that fucking key. It's not because I saw it or anything. Okay, it's pretty easy to beat these things. This is nothing special. Ugh. Let's leave this off. No. Another one of these. Oh my god. Our valiant leaders will keep this, but only after they have given it. Promise. Our valiant leaders will keep this, but only after they have given it. Wow, this is a very fantastical world. This doesn't exist anymore. What is this? This riddle doesn't make any sense. Leaders don't keep promises? What? Since when? In the olden days. There was nothing interesting in there. Valiant leaders. Shut the fuck. We said no politics a minute ago. Come on. The game is bringing us back. Okay, let's try this. Does it suck? It doesn't suck! Woohoo! It's probably another tint. It's just less aggressive in my opinion. Like, wouldn't the torch give like a reddish or yellowish tint? What's so funny? Is it something I said 2 minutes ago? We were told to expect human Okay, we were told to expect you, Melember. And we were instructed you were not to pass into the Lifestone Chamber. You cannot win, Puck Bluff. Not entirely certain it could match the Great One's power. Nah. Easy. If this works, she's fucked. No more polytricks. Why'd I do that with this guy? Just go smack him in the face. You're so dead. Fuck it. It's not even a challenge. I hope that at least the last fight is a challenge, because the worst fight in the game can't be, I don't know, like 6 giants in a mountain or something. There was a fight that was tough that I remember, but it's been a while. The game hasn't really been tough. Apparently I'm OP. Hey, I didn't grind anything. I just played the game. I swear to fucking God. Like, if you do all the missions, if you do everything in the game, yeah, you'll be super powerful at the end. There's no doubt about it. But if we didn't grind this guy, and I mean... So two down? Is that it? Or 3? I don't know how to count. It's always the same lot. Come on, be original. We're told to expect you, Melember. It always says the same thing. You cannot win. Oh, now he's stuck. That's bad. Let's go with the... Well, let's start with freeze. $40 damage, 20. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, you're freezing for I don't know how many turns. Yeah, I'll just pass time until Eon freezes. Eon freeze before her, or him, or whatever that is. Yeah, let's heal up our characters. Jeez. Holy fuck. Hey, come on, man. Okay, whatever. It's taking too long. It's mildly difficult. Like, why are we fighting, or not fighting these 6 at the same time? This is way too easy. Like, I don't even need to use any... No, I'm not even breaking a sweat. Some other fights, not too long ago, sometimes I had to just dump a bunch of potion and buff myself because it was so difficult. I think they were just making up for the couple of chapters with Petrus. Yeah, Petrus wasn't that bad, come on, man. Petrus Ader. Ah, shit. There's a spell, I guess, but I don't want to cast it because I'm lazy. I was about to say those traps are kind of shitty, but there's ways to see it, and there's always quick saving. The button is right there, like the chest is there. All you have to do is click there and click another time. It's just, instead of clicking there, you do click, click, and then click the chest. Why wouldn't you do that? Let me guess. And another one of the 6. No, this sounds like dragons. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like a 3-headed thing. Is the 3-headed thing frozen? $62? Yeah, I don't know what that was. It looked like some kind of boss, but didn't feel like a boss to me. Oh, these things are nice, but... Oh, we have space. Yeah, I don't think I need these things, so just give me some space here. I'll keep some just in case. The game at the last minute, I don't know, the last boss has a spell that you need these crystals. Now it's just like a dispel spell or whatever. Dispel magic spell. Okay, let's go back here. Boom, boom. You have to explore this entirety because you have to kill 6 people. Another chest that I don't care about. Boom. I shouldn't even open chests. Right? I should not open any chest at this point. Fuck that. Wait, what? Why the 6? Why was it saying the 6? Yeah, this is the 6th level. I don't know, but I'm a gamer, so I need to game. It's a disease. So I need to fill my map. I need to explore every little corner. I need to pick up every item, need to sell every item, I need to have all the monies. When I finish the game, my character needs to go on a big vacation, so he needs a shit ton of money. It's important that I finish the game with at least 10,000 bucks, which is not the case here, so I'm really concerned about the future of Gorath, Owen, and Pug, and Locklear, and James. And that's it. Petrus is dead. You know, you shouldn't hit on Petrus. He's fucking dead. Like, just leave Petrus alone. Leave him alone. He didn't do anything. Oh my, 120. Jesus. Let's do it with you and then everybody dies. No, what are you doing? Yeah, this thing is the best. Why was I going around with fucking torches? Oh, torches. I don't think I've ever used it. I read the description, I was like, oh, that could be useful if I ever run out of torches. And then literally 30, 40 hours later, I kind of forgot what it did. But you said it and I was like, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. Now we've done this. Well, they say we've killed the 6, we can now go. That's another one. I feel this is the 5th one. If, yeah. Alfred Peace apparently isn't interested. You're fucked. We don't need any of this. Yeah, this thing will have what I need. Some ropes. Yes, I'm using, I think we talked about it, and I think at the moment I said that I was using MT32, but no, this is the sound fonts. If you want the specific. Because I was very peculiar on the ones. I tested a bunch of them until I said, yeah, this is the one I like the most. But this is always subjective. But my favorite one is SC55 from Emperor Grieferous. So I downloaded a pack that had, like, I kid you not, at least 20 SC55s. They all sounded same-ish. But this one was better. Yeah, it's good stuff. Some other ones were saying like, no, this one is much better, but no, I really, at least for my ears, this one sounded really better. At least for, I tested it with music from this game. Maybe on another game, it'd be different. I don't know. It's good enough for me. It was such a little difference anyway. You know, the melody stays the same anyway. Like, it's not completely different. Let's go down there. Oh. Most people don't even notice that it's, even though when you hear it, like it, because if you haven't heard it in 10 years, you listen to the MT32 like a streamer streaming with the MT32 music, sound fonts, it's like, or a sound font or something, and you'll be like, yeah, this is the music I remember. Like, I'll be playing Xenogears with an emulator, and I usually play my PlayStation games at 2x resolution, not 4x or 8x or more like people do, so that you have like crisp polygon and everything. I think that doesn't look good. But I think a 2x just gives it a little oomph, because man, the PlayStation was fucking low res. It was literally 320 by 240, so it's just shit. And you like double that, and immediately it's like, oh, okay, it's still low res, but like, oh my god, it looks so much better. Sound Blaster Pro 16 just doesn't work for me. I only play MT32 games with MT32 games. It's music. Everything is super crisp, so you see the little glitches, and because the polygons weren't really aligned. So that when you're in very low resolution, it's almost impossible to see, but as you go up, everything just looks like crap, in my opinion. It's just like you're just defining old stuff, low resolution stuff, like more defined. It doesn't look good. What's this? Oh yeah, it's a bunch of dragons. Doesn't really matter. 2 of those and they'll almost all die. Start with you. Oh, he survived. Yeah, polygons are part of the charm, but on the PlayStation, what they did, it wasn't, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but what it did when you were playing on a TV, because it was blurring everything up, is that things looked more organic, because the polygon for a triangle, like you have a bunch of triangles together, okay? If they're at super high resolution, you're just gonna see the fucking triangles, and it's just gonna look like, eh. But at low resolution, it's just a bunch of pixel, and it moves and it looks organic, or it looks, and especially now you had the TV that would filter everything out, so you didn't really see the pixel that much. It helped. Like, people thought that it looked good. I didn't think it looked good. That's the reason I never bought a PlayStation, because I thought the graphics looked like ass. One of the only games that I thought looked good was Symphony of the Night. Because it's 2D and the resolution was fine, it wasn't low res or anything. Well, it was low res, but you know, it didn't look as bad. I don't know. Just again with this. No. We need to freeze you. Yeah, fuck it. I don't need to do anything with you. Just go attack. I don't need any of this. So did we kill the 3? No, I don't know. I should have counted them, right? I think we're done. There's a big space here and I haven't been here too. Oh. Maybe Maybe one more? I said there wasn't enough fights. Okay, there's enough fights now. Getting sick of these fights. 2 more fights until the end of the game. Come on. It's okay, and we have the key. You don't need to put so many doors. People here like their privacy. Is that it? This is an empty room. It is. I think we killed them all. I'm pretty sure I killed 6 of those guys. You know, I'm gonna do a test just for fun. I'm gonna put on Discord a screenshot of Xenogears and like 8x resolution, like a super high resolution, and a picture of what I will be playing. And I'll ask what people prefer. I'll probably play the way I want to play. But I'm still curious. At first glance, it does look better. But I think you lose some charm in it. And better is like very subjective. Oh yeah, some games just tries to digest it better. And I think that game would be one of them, but no, I don't think that it's better. You'll see, I'll show you, you'll be like, okay, yeah. Okay, I think that's the last little corner that we haven't been to. We need red. Yeah, there's a guy there. Oh. I'm getting tired and hungry. We need to finish this game. Let's go. I didn't think these dungeons would be this long. Like, this is so stupid. It's always the same thing. I just launched this. It's auto hit. It's not upscaling. It's not upscaling. That's not the same thing. It's literally rendering everything as a higher resolution. Like, it's pretty cool what it can, like, it's been like that since the beginning of emulation on PlayStation. But it's pretty crazy that most games, well, no games break. It doesn't do anything. Sometimes textures will. One of the things that bother the most about PlayStation games for me is the wobbling of the textures, and again, emulation gets rid of that. So you literally have just a better. Like, I think Xenogear will look much better than just type in, like, for example, Xenogear, just Xenogear PS1. And be sure that you're looking at a PlayStation 1, not somebody that types in the title PlayStation 1 because it's a PlayStation 1 game, but is actually playing on an emulator. No. Try to find somebody who's playing on a real console. You'll see it's the shittiest thing you'll ever see. And then just type in, I don't know, Xenogear HD. And then everything is super crisp, but everything stands out, you know, like you have, like, the ground will be like super there and crisp, and you'll have the characters that will be really there and polygonal on the crispiness of this, and I think it just looks like ass. Where originally everything kind of blended together because the pixel was so big. Anyway. Whatever. Yeah, but it doesn't upscale anything. It doesn't double the resolution. It still looks like ass in my opinion. It looks worse because now you're playing these games, these old games on LCDs. So everything is super crisp. So no more filtering of anything. The cutscenes will look kind of ass. I remember watching cutscenes for Xenogear is a good example, and Resident Evil, and also Final Fantasy VII on my friend's TV when he was playing PlayStation. And I was like, wow, these cutscenes are so crisp. They were not. They looked not pixelated, but they were, and they still are. If you dump any PlayStation 1 game in your PlayStation 3 or 4, whatever, and you play it, or you buy it on the store, whatever, you know, you play these old games on your new PlayStation, on your LCD TV, you'll see that the cutscenes are super pixelated. They've always been pixelated. You just didn't see it because of the TV. It's pretty crazy with a bunch of fucking scan lines. Well, not just scan lines, it's just the way that the electrons go on the screen. It does amazing work. There's just nothing like it. Now, we finally have shaders that are close. I would actually play with shaders, by the way. But shaders and streaming, they do not work, especially when you introduce scan lines and stuff like that. Because I use very, very thin scan lines, because no, they weren't thick, the scan lines on most TV. So they're barely noticeable for me, but when I put them through OBS and through the, like Twitch, everything can be fucked up, and then you can like have a Gauss effect or something like that. You kind of like, no, it doesn't look great. Unfortunately, I cannot play with scan lines. But if you're playing with your DOS box at home, you should definitely look up. I'm not even gonna. I don't give a shit. What's in this chest? I think we killed them all. I'm pretty sure. It felt like 7 people that we killed. Okay, so where was the way to go back up? Was it there? Was it? I think it's there. Maybe. There's a pit. It's not about the encoding, it's about the changes of resolution and all that. Like, you're not watching my stream in 1080p. Right? You always complain that you don't have transcoding, or so. No, I can't do it. Everybody would have to watch the stream at 1080p. And as soon as it's compressed on Twitch and then compressed on YouTube, I'm fucked. I done my testing. I would have to redo it because I did it maybe 2 years ago, but no, it wasn't satisfactory. So that was not the exit. I'm gonna look at the map just to see where the exit is. Oh, it's at the top right? My god. Does it suck or does it not suck? You say YouTube compression sucks, then you say so long as you're streaming 1080p 60, it's a lot better on YouTube. So Is it better or not? I expect YouTube to be pretty amazing compared to Twitch. I mean, they should have the fucking money to make it good. They have the resources. They should be the best, like technically, just because of the resources they have. The manpower, the technology. Why Twitch is the god of source quality. You can't even stream more than 7,000 kilobyte or something. Where on YouTube, I think it's, if you have premium, it's even higher, I think. But I think it's 10,000. That definitely makes a difference. Okay, so yeah, I know where it is. It's just back up here. Okay, the final fight of the game. Can you believe it? We are almost done with this. Wow, I can believe it. This might be the final save. In a few moments, the pattern, I forgot to... Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this in one shot. We're not gonna reload this fight. I'm gonna, like, buff my guys and everything. No, my last save is actually this one. Oh yeah, re-encoding it. Yeah, I guess. But the live session though should be good. Like I'm really more interested in the live thing. I'm interested in putting my stuff on YouTube afterwards and everything, but the live that's what I do. I stream live. I do it because of the interaction. Okay, no, don't go in there. Well, first of all, sleep it off until you're healed. Then wait till daytime, doesn't matter, who gives a shit. Then take potions until you're fully healed up. Then use this to be able to hit more easily. Then, oh, you're still on this. This guy is still on this. Can't believe it. You take that. And then we can bless this. But this is so powerful that apparently it's not good to do that. I don't know. Let's go with this. Whatever. I forgot to light my torch. I hope the fight is not in the darkness. You know what? I don't trust that it's gonna be in the darkness. It is. So I'm gonna reload just a second. Suspense. Spoilers, there's a dragon. I called for you, but was unable to reach your mind. The magician wields an amulet which renders this body feeble, and he is in the process of disabling the last of the defenses, which ring the life stone. Makala is reckless, but I do not think he will have crippled you permanently. He must have unearthed some Velaru artifact, likely a product of Liron Baktos, the master of dragons. While he would be incapable of ruling your mind, he could still command your dragon's flesh. My inability to know my own future blinded us to the possibility. It's something we will have to attend to later. Gorath, I wish you to stay here and guard the oracle. Thank you. It pains me that protection is necessary. Pug, you may require my strength when you reach the Tsurani magician. You will have a difficult time in the Lifestone Chamber. 360p and the highest low quality is pretty decent on mobile. You will have a difficult time in the Lifestone Chamber. No, Garath, you have already given too much to this quest and seen what should have been seen by no one other than myself. You would never so much as scratch Makala's skin before he burned you to cinders. You will be more respectful in the presence of magician and less likely to do anything rash. For now, you have a responsibility to guard the oracle. So it's just going to be Pug and Owen? Pug hurried Owen under an archway. The corridor angled sharply downward, its rough earthen floor littered with a slippery ceramic material which cracked underfoot with each step taken. In places, the boy glimpsed ancient frescoes of a Foredel-looking race who stared back at him with eyes filled with enigmatic hate, the cause of which had been millions of years dead. Following a slow bend, they arrived at last at what looked at a stone to be a stone wall. But quickly Pug muttered a few words, and the door shimmered away into nothingness. Beyond lay a vast chamber. And Makala was waiting for them. Excalibur! I hoped more for you, Makala. When first you came to us years ago from the assembly, I sensed your heart full of dark calculation, but I had thought with us you would grow to gentleness. We Tsurani are of course bereft of that quality. Save your prating for the assembly. You have returned my friendship with cold contempt, treated with my daughter as a wolf to his prey, and have defied my interdict to visit Setanan. Assume nothing between us now other than the respect due between practitioners. Why, as the Assembly of Magicians seen fit to interpose itself into Midkemian affairs? As a whole, the Assembly was unable to reach consensus on this matter. They hesitated to dabble in matters that which arouse your ire. Otherwise, disposed with a small problem concerning Aus Akoma, they decided those who felt this investigation necessary could conduct it of their own volition. I undertook that responsibility. I should be careful taking such weight upon your shoulders. It may yet crush you. 10 years ago, you engaged in a battle to bar the Velaru entrance to your world, a battle in which you requested the service of several companies of Tsurani foot soldiers. As such, the battle became a matter of imperial interest and fell within the jurisdiction of the Assembly. You, however, have thwarted all our efforts to gather information about that battle, and have forbade our investigation of Setanan. Many sons of great houses fell, but their bodies were never recovered for the proper rites. Your attempts at evasion are execrable, Makala. Never has the Assembly concerned itself with the souls of the dead, and I don't believe they are practicing a newfound piety. You wish to learn how I defeated the Velaru. Indeed, how could we not? The Velaru were a race of unspeakable evil and dread power who once nearly destroyed our world. Although my brothers harbor you the greatest respect, Pug, you would be incapable of turning aside such monstrous power unaided. Judging by the numerous defenses that ring this abandoned town, we assume the only possible solution. You conceal the thing of power in the caverns here. I cannot fault your fears, but your methodology has been despicable. The Lifestone was created in the darkest days of the Mad God's rage, a war in which the Velaru strove to destroy the gods of Mekimia. With it, they believed they could conquer every corner of the universe, and in all likelihood, they could have. It must be eternally locked away here, and its existence must die out with that small handful of us that have looked upon it. You will speak to none of the Assembly about what you have found here, or you shall answer to me. I cannot in good conscience keep such a secret. What if such a weapon were wielded against the Empire? Could not such a weapon lay waste to all her children? We cannot simply bury such a weapon. It must be destroyed for the good of all future generations of the Empire and the kingdom. Impossible. We have no way to know what would happen if we attempt to destroy it. It may not be tested without potentially disturbing the Valeru, whose souls now occupy the stone. As I suspected, you have done nothing to study it. Great though your power may be, you haven't an inkling what secrets lie within that stone. Its very existence is obscene. It must not fall into the hands of a hostile power. Makala, do not tamper with the stone. It must be left untouched for the good of all. I judge now, as is my right, as a great one of the assembly of magicians. It must be destroyed. Pug, for the good of the Empire. Oh, we can do a save here. That's cool. And 2. Oh, there you go. Its own folder. They agreed to attack. We're set then. We're good. Everything's good. Are you good? Oh, I should have changed armor with this guy at the last minute. We're fine. Let's go. Makala raised his staff, not wanting to strike down the Tsurani, but realizing the choice was being made for him. Pug summoned what resources were left to him after the Tsimirianian Cup had blanked his spellcasting ability. Perhaps between he and the boy, they could still defeat Makala. There's a lot in this game. This game is a lot. And there's a lot of stuff that refers the game. So I felt, when I was playing this game, I felt more like a Hobbit in Lord of the Rings, where I'm this little guy that's like, oh, the god of blah blah blah, and the thing of the thing. Oh, okay, that looks important. And just going along for the ride. We should do dragon skin, just to be sure. Everybody dragon skin. And it's this one. Skin of the dragon. Fuck it, they'll... this'll be long enough. Myself... Oh, come on, please. That's kind of... Don't spoil me, like, the fact that it's shitty. So, no, this is it. No, this is not it. It's... It's this one. Too many spells. Okay, so now we're invincible. I don't know if we're invincible, but it damaged him when I did it. It's not the first time it does that. But yeah, everything is missing now, and it's the game. I guess we need to do drain strength for these guys. Miss. That's crazy. Max level of drain strength. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Oh, it seems to be going away. Miss. Yeah, I don't expect a grand ending on this game. I expect a lot of text. It's for sure. I mean, the whole game is a book. It's meant to be kind of a book game. I'm not sure this does anything. Let's do freeze. If this fucking works. Did I hit the thing beside it or it just didn't work? Let's try freeze again. Okay. Wow, he's actually frozen. Okay, let's go in our inventory and heal ourselves up. Whoop. Let's do a sure bet evil seek. Sure bet. Oh, that thing's dead. Heal up. No, not flame cast. What are you doing? Miss. Fuck it, I'll just attack him now. Did it do anything? I know this works. I only have 53. Maybe I need to do the drain strength thing. Let's see if this gives me health. Oh, it doesn't work on him. I'll use up all the fucking things. I'm gonna use them all. Look at that. 6 left. What the fuck do we do? Maybe I need to use my staff? Maybe I need to attack him with the... Okay, let's see if I can double click on this maybe. Ah. That does... nothing. Fuck it, I don't know if it seems to be very... Oh. Yeah, let's go all in. must be a spell that does damage. He's dead. So I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but it works. It was over. Pug stared at Makala's lifeless form as it lay silently on the hard stone floor. Hiding from the grief that threatened to overcome his pain and exhaustion, he turned to Owen, saw the boy was on his knees. Pug was about to help the boy to his feet when he noticed a strange light filling the chamber. The life stone pulsed warmth. Rays of emerald light touched Owen's solemn features, deepening the hollows of his face as he approached the blasted turf occupied moments before by Makala's towering rage. Nearby, Pug spoke softly, his voice diffusing off the cavern walls into 1,000 bouncing whispers. "It may be difficult," Pug said, "but don't judge him too harshly, Owen. I have performed acts nearly as monstrous in the name of common good." "I find that hard to believe," Owen replied. "You're a good man." So was he, in his own way. Loyalty can sometimes misguide even the finest of men. Both magicians flinched in unison as muted sword strikes erupted in the corridors outside the chamber. With startling rapidity, the sounds approached, dissolved into pattering, desperate footfalls, and howling, half-screamed oaths. "Watch yourself!" Pug shouted across the cavern. "Someone's coming!" Harried by a shadowy assailant, Gorath backed into the chamber, his sword flying in a defensive arc before him. Repeatedly, razor-like fists flashed out of the darkness to challenge him, but he skillfully turned the attack to his advantage. Finding the rhythm of his opponent, he feinted right when he was expected to move left, and the warrior barreled past him. "Delecan!" Owen exclaimed. Tripped up by Gorath, the Moradel leader crashed to the ground, snarling all the while in slavering fury. Attempting to rise, he slashed upward with his gauntlet fists, but brutally Gorath stepped inside his guard and delivered a rain of heavy kicks until the older warrior fell quiet. "I suggest you lie still," Gorath snapped, whipping rivulets of blood from his face. "I may decide to kill you yet." "I hear you," Delecan croaked, his voice weak. For a long moment he remained curled in a ball, his breath tearing raggedly from his throat as he clenched and unclenched his fists. With extreme effort he turned his head and looked upon the mesmerizing light of the life stone, and froze. "No!" Pug shook his head, apprehension welling within him like a black lake as he caught the Moradel's expression. Stumbling forward, he tried to interpose himself in the way, but his failing strength abandoned him. "No!" Swatting, Gorath effortlessly aside as he rose. Delecan's eyes flashed with reflected radiance. Like a puppet on a string, he began to stagger forward. His steps almost childish in their plodding. Undoubtedly something had control of his mind. Dazed but alive, Gorath leapt to the attack and jolted hard into the Moradel leader. His miscalculated blow carrying the both of them not down but forward into the life stone. Together they reached for the sword. "What madness is this? Who?" They really like that. Oh, we scream. "Something within the sword consumes. Can't fight it. Him! Ashen Sugar!" The Veleru souls trapped within the stone are slipping their bonds. We will have to kill them both. But what about Gorath? "You must! Owen, evil! Can't fight it. Him, much. Ilongur can't hold him. No!" It's actually much cooler than I expected. Owen stared blankly at the life stone. "We killed him," Owen said, a bitter earth in his words. "He came to the kingdom to warn us, and we killed him." "Don't be petulant, Owen. This isn't a time for it. Glaring at Pug with shock, Owen opened his mouth to reply, but found that adequate words failed him. Angered, he turned as if to leave, but felt the master magician's hand on his shoulder. "Wait," Pug said, his voice more gentle than it had been. Meeting the boy's hateful gaze, he motioned for him to stay. "You must understand. Gorath was dead the minute he touched the sword. If we had hesitated another moment longer, both he and Delacan would be dead, and an unspeakable evil would be loose on our world." When Delacan began to change, you could see the Valeru were attempting to mold them into a form they could use. Do you remember the terrible devastation we saw on Timiriania? That would be a paradise compared to the lives we would lead under their dominion. I'm telling you this because you now have knowledge and abilities which come with terrible responsibilities. You will have to make decisions far worse than this someday if you continue down the path you are on. You are going to have to learn to think before you act, but never to regret your decisions, right or wrong. Otherwise, you will slowly begin to not make decisions at all. But how can I know which are the right decisions? How can I be sure? Fogg squeezed his shoulder. You need to live to a ripe old age to know that, and I'm not nearly old enough to have an answer. All I know is what Macross the Black once told me. He said to train those around me well, to make them powerful, but also to make them loving and generous. I see those things in you. The battle was against them. Enraged, war leader Morolf growled orders to his terror-stricken lieutenants as he reviewed their weakened lines from the safety of an elm-shaded hill. Watched with fury as his forward ranks of pikemen retreated under an unexpectedly heavy rain of kingdom longbow fire. In a short while, the combined mass of Prince Arutha's relief forces and the garrison at Setanon would be in a position to push them into the only quarter of the city where they would be unable to retreat, and then it would only be a matter of hours before they would be forced to surrender or die in a blaze set to flush them out. War leader, Morolf, you must come quickly. Hearing a commotion to his left, he muttered a silent curse on Delacan's head for leading them on this fool's errand, then snapped his attention to a small group of Moradel who were advancing towards him, faces flushed with excitement. Their leader, a scar-faced whelp of 20 summers, knelt reverently at his feet before breathlessly delivering his message. "At the keep! Your father has taken Prince Arutha, and I believe the marked one is with him. The tide of the battle turns." Stalking skeptically after his messengers, he progressed through a ruined avenue and into a cobbled central square filled with conversing Moradel warriors. Above them, Delacan mounted the fire-blackened parapet walk of the keep, preceded by a mysterious robed figure, and the Prince of Krondor, the later bound hand and foot, unable to do anything but follow where he was led. Wait, I thought Delacan was dead. Brethren, silence fell over the square as the robe-clad figure stepped past Arutha and Delacan and into an archer's turret, a hand placed over his right breast. Ripping open his white garment, he revealed a body made gaunt with hunger, but bearing an unmistakable curling purple birthmark which resembled a dragon and was the mark of legend. Instantly, a chant rose among the Moradel warriors, many of them falling to their knees in ecstatic reverence. "I have returned, O my children!" Mormandamus shouted from the battlements, revealing a glittering sword of gold, its hilt set with stones of lapis, hidden deep in the chambers of earth below our feet. Prince Arutha sought to keep this sword from me, from us, the key to our future. For 10 years he imprisoned me in the bowels of this hell against my will, but you have freed me, he said, sweeping the air with a sword. 10 years ago I promised you the dawning of a new age. I was repaid with abandonment. But today I am free, because you, who followed Delacan, believed in our dream. You have demonstrated your worthiness and loyalty, and as a reward you shall all bear witness to the death of the Lord of the West, and the final fulfillment of the prophecy. A dark cheer rippled through the crowd as Mermandamus held the sword aloft and faced Arutha, his lips curled back in a wicked smile as he advanced on the dazed prince. Considering the thing that had been done to him, the crowd thought it likely their former leader would execute Arutha slowly, and they ripe for the spectacle. Abruptly, Mermandamus halted. Beneath him, the stones of the keep began to tremble, as if the entirety of the structure were being shaken by an invisible hand. His look of proud defiance suddenly turned to outrage. "What treachery is this?" Mermandamus screamed. Who meddles with the prophecy? Who meddles with the prophecy? As if in answer, thunder pealed overhead, announcing the arrival of a great dragon and rider. This isn't boring lore, dump. The pair seemingly having formed from the very air itself, floating down from dizzying heights. They descended to a point level with the keep's rooftops, the dragon's wings beating great gales of wind against the crowd. "The prophecy is false, Mermandamus, as are you," Pug shouted from the dragon's back. "You have betrayed the folk of the kingdom and those of your own people for a lie. It is time for your terror to come to an end." At Pug's command, Arutha ducked, narrowly averting death as the dragon skimmed low overhead, lashing the battlements with his titanic whip-like tail, hurling both Mermandamus and Delican screaming like babes into the horrified hordes who watched far below. Fanning away from the impact of the two, bystanders hastened to escape, fearing a possible second attack from the flying dragon and its equally menacing rider. Standing in the midst of the crowd, Morolf looked on, void of pain or fear, his voice calm and clear as he addressed a goblin lieutenant who stood near him. "Gather your kin and call the retreat. Lord Morolf, we may still win, lead us!" Coloring the green-skinned creature, Morolf lifted him off to his feet. "I now lead the nations of the north, and my first command is that I shall lead us home. Call the retreat," Morolf spat, hurling the goblin backwards. "The day is theirs, but I must see to something first." Disregarding the panicked warriors who sought egress from the square, Morolf picked his way over the burning rubble to where his father lay dead, his wolfish eyes reflecting only the clouds of smoke which drifted through Setanon. For all his father's grand schemes, for all the things he had thought to accomplish, he was nothing now, nothing but a hulk of dead flesh. He had been a fool to trust the Tsurani magician. Leaning over the dead body, Morolf snatched up the golden sword which Mermandamus had retrieved from the caverns below. Although he knew very little of the prophecy which had inspired both his father and Mermandamus to their deaths, he had no intention of wasting what little they had gained in the battle. Perhaps when he returned to the Northlands he could still find a way to harness the power of the artifact, assuming it had any powers at all. "Morolf!" Turning, the Moradel war leader had no time to react before the lightning-quick assassin was upon him, driving a knife skillfully through his left eye and deep into his brain, killing him instantly. Without a sound, he crumbled to the ground across his dead father, dropping the sword even before he could raise it. Smiling coldly, Narab withdrew his knife and wiped clean the grey flesh from its bone blade, then snatched Mermandamus' prized sword from where it lay abandoned on the ground. One by one he had borne witness to the destruction of his rivals, Gorath of the Ordanian, his own brother, Nago, Delican, and his son, Morolf, all destroyed by their own greed or inaction. Now, Gorath didn't die of greed or inaction? Now, there would be the matter of dealing with the bitch Lialan, who had been Delican's mate, and then he might even claim the throne of Sar Sargoth for himself, assuming no bastard get of the former war leader claimed the right. It would be of small consequence, however, for now he possessed what they all sought. Assuming he lived, he would learn to exploit his newfound advantage. Resheathing his knife in his boot, he spotted a slow-moving band of Moradel limping toward the dim wood, and he hurried to join them, blending in with the crowd in the same manner in which he had come to Setanon. as an unrecognizable face in a mob of the beaten and the angry. Arutha watched with mild wonder as Pug conjured the prince's duplicate into non-existence. Then just as quickly eliminated the remarkably lifelike illusion of Delacan. Oh, Delacan was not here. And more Mandamus. Oh! What a twist! Hule crumbled on the ground below the keep. The corpse of Delacan's son would have to be removed later by less arcane means. A shame we didn't have you with us at Armengar, cousin Pug, Arutha said. A performance such as that before Mermendamus troops might have won us the battle. Pug shook his head. Spectacle won't win the battles, but at least it may prevent the Dark Brothers from plotting another attack against Setanon. With a dozen or more Moradel witnesses you've left alive on the battlefield, most of them should return alive to the Northlands. Having seen their leaders die and possessing the object Mermendamus sought, they'll have little reason to return here. Let us hope. I have little desire to do this again. What about the artifact? Owen asked. A useless sword, Pug replied with a grin. The Oracle of Owl indicated a hidden room where I might find it when I asked for assistance with the plan. Shortly after that, Moradal gentleman who picked it up returns to Sarsargoth. He will discover it useless and curse the names of both of them for having spilled so much Moradal blood on false prophecies. Seeing James and Locklear poking about in the ruins near the keep, Arutha scowled. I have a feeling those two are going to keep me busy for months with their questions about this place. Fortunately, they're loyal. If I tell them the subject is closed, they'll both trust me enough to leave the issue alone. You can always tell them the sword was truly what was buried here, Owen suggested. The answer is good enough for the Moradel. Arutha shook his head. Locklear will probably forget the matter once he sees a pretty young face in Krondor. But Jimmy is different. He won't accept it. They will never ask anything more. I don't like that I will have to lie to him. He's as loyal a subject as I've ever had. What about the Tsurani? Owen asked, nodding. Arutha seemed equally concerned with Pug's answer. I shall have to talk with them. A well-respected member of the Assembly of Magicians named Ocho Pepa already knows something of the event, and he will help me assuage their fears, Pug said. Thankfully, they have their hands tied with another bothersome individual at the moment. Satisfied, Arutha said his farewells and moved off to be of assistance in evacuating the remaining soldiers from the area, fearing that some might become too curious and discover things best left unfound. While watching the prince depart, Pug smiled quietly to himself, gaining Owen's attention. You seem pleased about something, Owen said. What is it? You will note that the prince said nothing about your silence, Pug said. You know the secret of Setanon. In all of Mid-Chemia, only Prince Arutha, King Liam, Duke Martin, Thomas Elvendar, and myself truly know what lies beneath our feet. As if to reinforce the point, Pug tapped his staff at Owen's feet. What are you saying? Smiling, Pug began to lead him down the winding path toward the city's smashed southern gate. What that means is the prince expects me to guarantee your silence. That will be difficult to do. With you in Tyburn and me at my Academy of Magicians at Stardock, it will require that I make a number of long and tiresome journeys for the sole purpose of ensuring you keep your silence. It seems a waste of time, of course. Stopping to look into the sunset, Pug seemed lost in thought. Of course, it is possible I could make you take you on as a student of magic. Your living expenses paid in full by Prince Arutha. Are you interested in becoming a true magician, Owen? Laughing for the first time in a great while, Owen twirled his staff in his hands. He laughed when we opened the door and smacked him in the face. I have never wanted anything else. I hope it ends on that. We're done. We're done. Oh wow, not even like a credit? Oh wow, that's bad though. Not even at the end, like in flaming... Oh, that sucks. I object. Yeah, I guess there was not a lot of games that did credits back in 1993, but a lot of games did. Since this is based on a book and like when you start the game it kind of turns the page and everything, I would expect the ending to be the end at the very least. Cheap views! Woohoo! Just as we end Betrayal at Krondor. Oh! Oh my god! Wow, that was long. It's already 11:06. I didn't expect this to be that long. Anyway, that means that Wednesday we are starting Xenogears on the PlayStation 1. Tuesday we are starting, tomorrow we're starting Tex Murphy, Pandora Directive. And I just finished Prey. I started, like, just tiny little bit started Moon Crash, which is the DLC expansion pack, whatever. So I might play that tomorrow between 5 and 8. But Wednesday and Thursday, where I usually am able to stream between 5 and 8, I won't be able to. Essentially, I switched days with my ex so that I'll have the kids Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that's why for a long series of days, since Wednesday, I was able to stream between 5 and 8, or even earlier than 5 during like the weekends. So yeah, tomorrow some crash, moon crash or whatever between 5 and 8. Then at 8 we start Tex Murphy. Then Wednesday we start Xenogear. If you don't know what Xenogear here is I highly recommend. It's mechs driven by monk people. It's basically that. It's monks and mechs. M&Ms. Yeah, cool. Rocking that emote. I think you are literally the first person who uses this emote on the channel. Yeah, I added the Tex Murphy emote. I also added this here, but it doesn't come out very well. I don't think you can see it, but it's like Tex Murphy throwing. I don't know. I think this is a good emote. It really needs to be a face. Like, this is a bad emote. Like, this is me trying to do emotes of number 5 short circuit. But can you even see what it is? I know what it is. Once you know, you know. But if you don't know, I think this one is okay-ish. But still, it's too small. It's just too fucking small. Yeah, I'm really proud of that RoboCop emote. Really, it really looks nice. I guess when you put your mouse over it, you can actually see what it's supposed to look like. So there's that. I didn't realize that you could do that. You see it in all its glory when you do that. Anyways, let's rate somebody. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's rate Cortland. Wait, is Having Stone... If Having Stone is there, I might rate him. Because he loves this game, and I just want to brag that I finished it. No, he'll be proud. I mean, he told me that it was at the beginning of chapter 7, which is so close to the end of the game. You wouldn't think that. There's 9 chapters. So beginning of 7 would mean 3 more chapters. So still a third of the game? No. Oh no. I say, once you're beginning of... It's like there's 1/10 of the game left. I'd say something like that. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.
The inside.
For clothes that Tristan lost. At Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener.